Hello, and thank you for joining me on today's episode of Shifting from Fear to Boldness. Actually, this is the final episode of Shifting from Fear to Boldness. So, today, quickly, I want to talk about doubting the promises of God. Straight to the scriptures, my scriptural focus for today is Zechariah in the book of Luke, chapter 1, where God gave him a promise of John the Baptist. You know, God was going to bet something very important, someone very important, and through him. And he was battling with unbelief. He couldn't believe what the angel of God was saying. And what God did was like shut him down. Let me put it like that. God shut his ears and mouth, and he was deaf and dumb for a period of 9 months when the child was conceived, so that it would be a punishment for his unbelief through the period of pregnancy to the period of childbirth when John the Baptist was to be named. This means that he was struggling with unbelief. You know, when you are struggling to believe God on some promises or some instructions, it simply means that you are counting God unworthy of trust. It simply means that you did not believe in the talk and do nature of God. You know, God is the one that it does talk and do. It talks and it does it. It says something and it does it. So the moment you doubt that ability of God, I think it's one of the things that God really detests most, because God says He honors His word than His name. And you know, when you begin to doubt God, you are distancing yourself away from God. It means you are not taking side with God. So if you are not taking side with God, if you are doubting God, it means you are not taking side with God. And if you are not taking side with God, you have to choose who you are taking side with. I don't want to go further into that. I don't really want to go further into that. But my main focus for today is just that I really want to encourage you to trust God. Because if it were to be our dispensation, Zechariah would have accused village people of his predicament. Like, this man is a man of God, he's a priest, for crying out loud. He went to talk to God on behalf of his people, and now coming back deaf and dumb. Like, if you did not believe in the promise of God, it means you did not believe in what God is about to birth through you. It's more like you want to stop the vision of God. You want to stop the move of God in that era. You want to obstruct the move of God in that dispensation. So when God is giving you a promise, please hold on to that promise and run with it. God is a God of talk and do. When He talks, He does it. So I really want you to please run with these promises and believe fully in God. When God tells you that He's going to do something for you, believe in those things. Thank you so much once again for watching today's episode of Shifting from Fear to Boldness. I believe this has blessed someone, and if it has really blessed you, please like this video, comment, and share with your loved ones. And I would like to tell you that we'll see you again next week. And till then, remain blessed and have a great week ahead.